if you're just joining us, the Kingston Ice Wolves have a 1-0 lead over the Waterloo Ravens. Apologies for the delay in the stream. We experienced some technical difficulties, which is why we had no footage of the first goal. Sorry about the inconvenience. As the Ravens go on the power play, Romp to take the face-off. Face-off was won by the Ice Wolves, but the puck is in possession by the Ravens. Weiss. Slap shot, save, rebound, scores! Alexa Tout finds the rebound and the Ravens get a power play goal. And it's 1-1. Alexa Tout at 13-14 in the period. Nice play by Tout, being in front of the net and picking up the loose rebound before the Wolves had a chance. The Ravens are back in this game as they win the face-off, but the Wolves put in pressure. McCouprie. Now it's picked up right back to Emma McCouprie, skating with it. Around the net now. McCouprie tipped, but it's taken back by the by the Wolves. And just a reminder that the Ravens are wearing black while the Kingston Ice Wolves are wearing white. I know, their jerseys look exactly the same apart from the logo. So if you're cheering for the Ravens today, just be sure to pay attention to the team in black and not the team in white. Number 12 takes the puck out, but is poke checked. Now here goes Avery Walkie. Blocked by the defense. Wolves pick up the puck. Here's Golly. Skating with it. Pass center right, shoots it into the Wolf zone. Goaltender will go tip it, but the Ravens intercept. And here's Martin with the shot. That's blocked by defense. The rebound goes wide. Here's 9 now. Skating fast. 2-on-2, but the one-timer shot is tipped wide. Walking, tips it to center ice. 27 on the Wolves, tips it, shoots it in. Mason tries to tip it, but it's intercepted. But now the Ravens have it. Here's Slot. Falls over, but is able to get it to Heffernan, but it's intercepted by the Wolves. Just to let you know, starting goal today for the Ravens is number 31, Tegan Mason. As our main goaltender, number 38, Danica Gabriel, is away in Manitoba right now. Here's Maya Slot, skating fast, but she's outnumbered. Here's Chambers. Gets it to 43. Intercepted by Romp. Skating with it. Gets it to Tout. Wolves trying to clear it out, but the Ravens keep it in. Collins gets it back. Finds Tout, the goal scorer for the Ravens. Icing call called against the Wolves as Lauren Sauvé touches the puck. Face-off won by the Ravens. Rayfield. Intercepted. Here's a shot by McCouprie. That goes wide. Davies. Kept in, but it's cleared out, and Sauvé has to go back, and now Rayfield picks it up. Rayfield. Long pass towards Emma McCouprie. Icing waved up. McCouprie. Backhand pass. Finds Isla McCouprie. Wolves take it back, but they're still in their zone. Rayfield keeps it in, but the Ravens are making a change as pressure from the Ravens gone, and the Kubris have it still, and now Rayfield have it. To Golly. Here's Golly. Long shot. That's blocked. .11. Play has stopped. And I think there's a penalty against Emma McCoubry. So the Wolves will get their first power play of the game with an opportunity to reclaim their lead. So far, nope. So far, the Ravens are 1-for-1 on their power play. Well, this is the first power play in the game for the Wolves, as the face-off is won by the Wolves. 43. Gets it to 27. Back to 43. Wolves looking to get their second win in this road trip as they beat Cambridge Rivulets last night. Walkie slapper, and she's just able to get it as number 27 isn't able to keep it in. Now Pierre has it. Gets it to 24. Now to 43. Here's 9. Stopped by the goaltender Mason. On the other side of net for the Kingston Ice Wolves is number 88, Liliana Reed. Face-off won by the Ravens, with Tao taking the face-off. Collins being pressured. Slot there to help out as there's a battle in the corner. .51. Holds, passes it. Now it's to the captain, 94. Now it's to 7. To 51. That's a Towd with the attempt, but she's unable to clear it. Captain now has it. Waits. This is a double minor penalty, so we have roughly 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and play has stopped as Tegan Mason gets pushed in. Face-off won by the Ravens. Sauvé trying to clear it out, but it's kept alive by Kiel. Here's a long pass shot, stopped. It was blocked by defense. 43 still keeps it for the Wolves. Now here's 24. 27. Alley pass, but it's picked up by Kiel. Pierre just misses it as Tao tries to clear it out, and Lauren Gustafson is able to clear it out and get a line change as the Ravens continue to kill this penalty. .17. Intercepted by Summer Romp. Romp putting pressure, trying to find an opportunity shorthanded as the puck is now behind the Wolves' net. Here's 94, the captain. Going in fast. Skates around the net. Now it's to 7. Waits. Here's White. Blocked by Davies. Battle for it now in the corner. Here's a shot from 94. That goes wide. 7 has it now. Back to the captain. Here's a pass, and now it's on to Captain Fisher. Pass is blocked by Gustafson, but the puck is still near the net. Captain Fisher keeps it in. Romp trying to claim it. Here's 17. One-timer shot. That gets deflected wide. Davies intercepts it and is able to make a good clearing attempt as there's 25 seconds remaining in the penalty against Emma McCoubry. 17, skating back in. One last chance for the Wolves. 9, intercepted by Isle McCoubry, but the puck stays in though. 89 chases for it. Now here's Weiss, the captain. She shoots it, and that should do it. Ravens successfully kill off a 4-minute penalty as Isle McCoubry intercepts a puck, looking to get on the scoreboard. Collins just misses it, and Heffernan has to skate back to go get it. Heffernan. Collins. Now Collins to Weiss. Weiss. Long shot. That goes wide. Here's 9. Takes a shot. Stopped by Mason. Rebound goes behind the net. It's loose. Now at the boards. Shot gets stopped by Mason. Here's McFarland. Keeps it in for the Wolves. 9. Backhand pass. Now it's back to McFarland. Now to 9. Battle for it in the corner. Fisher. Long shot stopped by Mason. Puck goes around the boards. McFarland trying to keep it in, but Annette beats her to it, and now here's Julianette. She decides to shoot it in as the Ravens look to make a change. 3:52 left in the period. Long passes blocked off, and Romp picks it up. Romp intercepted by Osborne. Osborne shoots on Mason, but she's able to stop it. Golly picks up the puck. Long pass, trying to find Slot. Couch shoots it in. Goalie goes out for it. Slot trying to take it over. She does, and now Slot. Long pass, now it's on to Rayfield. Rayfield takes a long shot. That's blocked off. Slot picks up a puck, but it's called for high sticking. Face off at the blue line in front of the Wolves bench. Face off is won by McCoubry. Shoots it in. Goalie tips it for her teammates. Now 93 gets it. Here's Shoot. Mason picks out the puck and tries to pass it over to Martin. Wolves trying to put pressure. Here's 23. Someone's broken their stick on the play. Battle for it in front of the bench. Here's Weiss. Walkie gets it to Heffernan, who shoots it in. Goalie out to play it. An interception, though, and the Wolves almost choke up with the puck, but they're able to recover as they now have possession of it. Captain Fisher gets it to 17, who tips it in. Captain Weiss of the Ravens shoots it around for Collins. Collins. Finds Romp. Romp shoots it in, skating for it. White picks it up for the Wolves, but it's intercepted by Tout. Tout trying to find Slot. Tout has it. Backhander towards Slot. Behind the net now. Wolves are able to block the pass and it's kept in though by Rayfield. Here's Slot though, coming in hot. Tout scores! Holy marmalade. What a play by Rayfield to Slot and to Tout. And it's 2-1 Ravens. Nice play by Rayfield, who is able to keep the puck in to the Wolf zone, finds Slot, who puts pressure and shoots at the net, and Tout's able to pick up the rebound as the Ravens win the face-up from Rob. Goal is only assisted by Maya Slot. However, I give credit to Rayfield for helping keep the puck alive. Here's a shot, stopped by Mason, rebound. It's loose as Davies picks it up. Here's Davies. Gets poke checked. Play is not called offside as Davies reclaims the puck. She finds Isla McCoubry. Here's McCoubry, skating in fast. McCoubry to Davis, shots. That goes wide. Golly picks up the puck, has to retrieve it as the play is offside. Just under a minute left with 20 seconds left. McCoubry, centering pass, trying to find Davies. Martin, centering pass, that goes wide. Wolves are able to reclaim the puck, and that should do it for the first period. After one period of play, the Ravens have 2 goals while the Wolves have 1 goal. We'll be back in the second period. You're watching Waterloo Ravens hockey on YouTube. My name is Semelhago. We'll see you in the second. Welcome back to Ravens hockey. Second period underway. As the faceoff is won by the Wolves. As the Wolves are now on the power play, as there was a penalty for hooking against the Ravens, which I believe was Tim McCoopy. Puck behind the net. Wrapped around Fisher. The captain picks it up. Here's Fisher. Shot, save, rebound. It's in. Wolves are able to pick up the rebound and they score their first power play goal of the game, and it's 2-2 tied. Rom to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Ravens. Sauvé finds Tout. Now to Rom. Here comes Rom trying to get a pass to Slot, but she just misses it as the Wolves retrieve the puck. Gala picks it up, takes a shot, it's blocked by Mason. Here's Tout, skating in with it. Trying to find Slot, but the puck just goes all the way to the goal and she'll hold on to it. Face-off won by the Wolves. McCoopry had it, but it was hit. Now Emma McCoopry shoots it in, but the Wolves retrieve it. Now Sauvé has it. Wakefield. Sauvé. Shoots it in. McCoopry had it. Gets it to Davies. Now it's behind the net, and the Wolves are able to pick it up. Collins. Long pass, trying to find Emma McCoopry. Davies smacks it, and now it's at center ice. McCoopry gets it to Collins. Now it's to Captain Weiss. Slaps it in as Davies trying to keep it in. Battle for it in front of the bench. Shot around the boards by Weiss as the captain, Fisher, picks it up for the Wolves. Walkie intercepts it, but Troder picks it up. Here's a shot, that goes wide, and Mason will hold on to it. Just a reminder that tomorrow the Ravens will be back for hockey at home, and they'll be facing up against the Stony Creek Sabres at 2 p.m. Catch the game here at Rim Park or on YouTube. Face-off won by the Wolves. 22 takes a shot, stopped by Mason. Gustafson backhands it, finds Annette. Annette blocked clearance. Annette picked up by 24. Now to 9. Raleigh steps in though. Puck back in the Raven zone. 27 gets it to 9. Now to 24. That shot was blocked. Gustafson gets it. Shot and it stays in play. A weird bounce off the glass, but it stays within play as a shot attempt by 27 is blocked by Golly. Gustafson shoots it in for the Ravens. Center ice, Martin. Shoots it in for the Ravens, but the Wolves pick it up. 17. Shoots it around. Mason goes out to play it. Rayfield. Gets it to Slot. Slot. Finds Rump. Now here's Tout. Poke check though. Martin. Blocked pass. But Tout picks it up. Now here's Tout. Shot attempt is blocked, and now Rayfield takes a shot. That goes wide. Now we pass, and it goes into the bench and caught by coach Chad Campbell. What a great catch by Chad Campbell. He should play baseball if he has, or be goalie if he's able to catch pucks that easily. McCoubrey wins the face-off. Cleared the tap, hits the glass, and now here's Davies' shot. That almost goes near Emma McCoubrey, but misses her. Isla McCoubrey finds Sauvé. Sauvé gets it back to McCoubrey. McCoubrey trying to make a long pass, but couldn't find anyone. Wolves have shot it back into the Raven zone. Battle for it behind the net. Sauvé finds Davies. Davies, long pass, finds Emma McCoubrey, but that misses her. Puck goes all the way to the goalie, and she's going to freeze it. .54 left in the second period. 2-2. Heffernan to take the face-off for the Ravens. Against 9. Face-off is won by Heffernan. Collins backhands it, but it's blocked off, and now the Wolves retrieve back. And now here's 24. Shots blocked by Weiss, the captain. But the puck is loose. Here's 26 with the shot. Saved by Mason. Rebound gets picked up by the Ravens. Now here's the net. Walkie shoots it into the Wolves zone. Wolves have to go back to retrieve it. Telford tips it into the Raven zone. Mason tips it for Weiss. Weiss, backhand pass looking for Walkie. Puck just goes past her. Whoa! And the puck deflects out of play, almost hitting the crowd. Mom to take the face off against number 89. Face off is won by Romp. Wolves though are able to pick it up. With Maya Slot. Skating fast. Slot in control. Shot stopped by the goaltender. The rebound behind the net. Rump skates. Shot stopped by the goalie. There's Rump. Now to Tout. Back to Rump. Tout trying to get it. Dealing with players. Play has stopped, and I believe we have a penalty against the Wolves. So the Ravens will go on the power play with 13:32 left in the period. And they'll have the opportunity to regain the lead. Ravens are so far 1-for-1 on the power play, while the Wolves are 1-for-2 on the power play this game. McCoubrey to take the face off against number 23. Face off won by the Wolves. McCoubrey. Balfour in the corner now. Collins keeps it in for the Ravens. Collins with the shot. That goes wide. Rebound gets cleared out. Martin has to go back to get it. Martin. Martin skates in with it. Collins holds it, finds Martin. Here's Martin. Her shot gets blocked off. Collins has to go back center ice to retrieve the puck. Collins finds Martin. Puck gets tipped in and it's out of play, hitting nearly the cameraman. That's the second time a puck has flown out of play to the crowd this period, but unfortunately no one has gone hurt. Romp to take the face-off. Face-off won by Romp. Weiss. Slot. Back to Weiss. Now to Davies. Romp. Intercepted, and it's a 2-on-1. Here come the Wolves. Number 24 coming hot. Shot goes wide. A great short-handed opportunity for the Wolves as the Ravens get the puck back and are looking to capitalize as the power play is about to expire shortly. Davies, backhander, pass goes around the boards. Weiss keeps it in. One last chance. Here's Davies. Shot stopped by the goalie. The rebound goes behind the net, and that should do it. 10 seconds remain. Power play about to expire as Slot holds the puck, and that should do it. We'll be back to 5-on-5 with 11:32 left in the period. Slot skates with it. Here's Maya Slot skating around. Gets poke check. Puck goes around. Decides to shoot it around the boards. Captain Fisher shoots it. Hits her player 7. Puck gets shot in by Rayfield. And there's another broken stick on the play. And now here's 12. Osborne. Shot stopped by Mason. The rebound. Kept in. Here's Fisher, the captain. Shot. That's blocked. The puck was going to go wide anyways. And now the puck hits behind the net. Here's 7. Gets to the Fisher. Fisher. Shot goes wide. Shot stopped by Mason. Wolves putting pressure. Fisher. Long shots, pad save by Mason. The rebound goes wide. Kept in though, and here's 26. Gets it to 94. Here's a shot, stopped by Mason. Mason with many getting pressure, whereas Julia Annette skates in with it and gets around defense. Here's Annette. Ravens are making a change. Annette trying to hold on to it, but the Wolves are able to take it back. Here's 12. Martin passes it now, and here's McCoubry. Emma McCoubry skates in. Here's McCoubry, the shot. That goes wide. A great opportunity from McCoubry. Now the puck is back in her possession, but the Wolves pick it up. But McCoubry picks it up. Here's Isle McCoubry. Centering pass. That goes wide. Rebound. Saved by the goalie. A great opportunity from Davis from McCoubry. Wolves are able to clear it out. Martin, though, picks it up. Golly. McCoubry skates to the puck. Davies. Backhander pass, that goes to no one. 27 on the Wolves picks it up. Long pass, now Golly. Here's Romp. That goes wide. McCoubry. Collins pins her player down, but the puck is loose, and the puck is left open as Maya Slot picks up the rebound. And now Maya Slot battling with a couple of Wolves. Maya Slot passes it back to Collins. Now to Tout. Tout tips it in. Puck clearance attempt hits the glass. Here's 51. Puck stopped by the goaltender Mason. Face-off won by Gustafson. Here's Heffernan. Wolves trying to reclaim the puck, but Heffernan gets it into the Wolves zone. Here's the captain, Weiss, looking for Gustafson. Walkie. Puck is kept in by the captain, Weiss. Walkie going for the puck. Gustafson passes it and it finds Walkie. Walkie just misses Heffernan as the puck is finally reclaimed by the Wolves. Gustafson gets the puck, shoots it in, and decides to go for a line change. Tefler skates in. Here's Tefler with the shot, stopped by Mason, rebound, gets picked by Davis. Here's Matty Davies, skating fast. Finds Isla Makubri. Skates around the net. Looking for an opening. Makubri gets Rayfield. Rayfield does a pass towards Makubri. Davies, here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. The rebound, was blocked off as the Wolves are trying to get it out as the Ravens are putting pressure. Sauvé keeps it in. Makubri lets it go. Finds Emma Makubri. White picks up the puck for the Wolves, trying to clear it, and she does. Slot goes back to get the puck. Long pass gets intercepted as 93 shoots it over the boards, and for the third time, a puck goes out of play into the crowd in this period. Romp wins the face-off for the Ravens, but the Wolves are able to pick it up. Puck goes all the way to Mason, and she's able to stop it. .6:21 left. Face-off won by the Ravens. Golly, wrap around the boards. Now here's Tout, trying to get Maya Slot. 23 gets it for the Wolves. Backhands it. Shot. Mason gets it. Pressure being put on by the Wolves, but Rom picks up the puck. Finds Slot. Slot gets it to Tout. Tout. Puck gets scooped out and there's a clearing attempt, but it's picked up by Martin near the blue line. Here's Fisher, the captain. Long pass is blocked off. Gustafson intercept the puck, and the play is offside. Great opportunity from Gustafson, but the play just was offside as she was able to take the puck. Gustafson wins the face-off. Walkie to Collins. Walkie picks it up. Puck all the way back into the Raven zone as Collins picks it up. 5:21 left. Here's Annette looking for Gustafson. Lauren Gus again gets tripped up, and there'll be a penalty against the Wolves, and the Ravens will go on the power play with 5:14 left in the second period. As number 12 of the Wolves goes to the penalty box, Osborne will serve a penalty, and the Ravens will get another power play opportunity. So far, the Ravens are 1 for 2 on the power play. Can they make it 2 for 3 this time? Face-off is won by Romp. Here's Weiss. Long pass to Towden, now to Davis. Now back to Weiss. Back to Davies. Davies passes it to Slot. Slot. Now it's to Romp. Romp gets to the Slot. Slot gets it to Weiss. Weiss back to Slot. Long pass. That goes out to play. 4 pucks in total have left the ice so far in this period alone. That might be a record. I had 5 pucks go out of bounds when I was covering a game between the Guelph Griffins a couple of weeks ago. Face-off is won by Weiss. Pardon me, not Weiss. Romp. Now it's to Slot. Long pass, that goes wide. Slot trying to find an opening, but just wasn't able to. It's Davies races for the puck, but the Wolves beat her to it, and it's cleared out. 1:12 left in the power play. Weiss gets it to Slot. Slot skates with it. Here goes Maya Slot. She's the second leading goal scorer for the Ravens. Maya Slot gets it to Captain Weiss. Weiss, long shot, that's blocked off. And now we will have a penalty on the play as there's tension between the Wolves and the Ravens. And as it looks like number 51 is going to go to the penalty box, but so will Weiss of the Ravens. So with 3:59 left, I believe we will have still a power play as the Ravens win the faceoff. Collins to McCoupry. Now Martin's shot stopped by the goaltender. The rebound gets picked up. I believe given that both teams got a penalty, instead of shortening the players, will just remain 5-on-4 with Weiss and 51. So both players get 2 minutes for cross-checking, as Martin has it. Gets her shot blocked by 43. Martin back to McCoupry. McCoupry gets it to Isla. That shot goes wide. Power play is about to expire as Mason taps her stick. We are now back to 5-on-5 as there's a battle for it in the corner. Collins isn't able to get it, but now she picks it back up. Collins, backhand pass, isn't able to find McCoupry as the puck still is in, but the play has stopped as it's tipped out of play. 2:51 left. The only goal coming from Kingston so far in this period. Meanwhile, we've had 4 pucks fly out of bounds. Gustafson to take a face-off, but the Wolves win the face-off. Lapwell. Here's Heffernan skating in with it. Shoots it into the Wolves zone. Wolves trying to clear it, but Gustafson picks it up. Annette holds it in for the Ravens, looking for an opening. Annette finds Sauvé. Sauvé shot tipped just wide. A great opportunity, but the Wolves are able to reclaim the puck. As the puck now gets shot into the Raven zone, Rayfield picks it up, looking for her teammates. She gets a long pass to Gustafson, who finds Heffernan. Here's Heffernan. Has to shoot it back as Golly picks up the puck. Golly has got Martin on her. Here's Martin. Finds Romp. Romp shoots it in. Goes past Fisher. Maya Slot trying to race for it, but it's picked off by the Wolves and tips all the way. Martin racing back for it. Mason gets the puck and she'll hold on to it. 1:22 left in the period. Tied 2-2. Bump wins the face-off. Wolves, though, reclaim it. Now she fans on it, and here comes Alexa Tout. Alexa Tout skating fast. She gets a shot, a pass block, but there's a penalty on the play, and I believe the Ravens are going to be shorthanded. But other than the penalty, player on 51, it looks like she's in pain. Not sure what happened, if she got hit with the puck or something, but trainer is out to come as 51 is skating off the ice. Trainers are gonna have a look at her. We will hear shortly what the penalty is, but it looks like from over here, Maya Slot is in the penalty box. As Gustafson will take the face-off short-handed. So far, the Wolves have got one power play goal in this, so they're 1 for 2 so far as they win the face-off. Here's 43 with the shot, that's blocked off. Reese trying to clear it out, but the Wolves keep possession of it. Under a minute left, so if the penalty gets killed, if the Wolves don't score on this power play, they will continue on with a power play into the third period as Fisher now has it. Here's Fisher. Shot, it tips around. The rebound gets loose, but it's cleared away, but kept in though. 43. Trying to find an opening. Here's 9. Long pass, that tips wide. And a bit of a fall as Gustafson looks like she's going to go into the penalty box with 20.8 seconds left as the Wolves player had an awkward fall after being tripped over. So with 20 seconds left and 1:14 in the penalty, I believe the Ravens will be short-handed once again, and there will be a 5-on-3 with 20.8 seconds left as Walkie loses the face-off to the Wolves. Now here's 43 with the shot. That gets tipped. A block from Walkie, but the Wolves keep possession of it. 43 holds it. One last chance before the power play starts. That shot goes wide. 43 keeps it in. One last chance. Shot gets blocked. A great shot by Weiss, and she's able to hold on. So we will go to break, and we'll be back with a 5-on-3 into the third period. 2-2 right now. We'll be back in roughly 12 minutes with the third period. We're watching Waterloo Rays Hockey on YouTube. My name is Semelhago. We'll see you in the third. back to Waterloo Ravens hockey here on YouTube. My name is Semelhago. Third period to start shortly. Ravens are short-handed. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 54 seconds. Kingston with an opportunity to extend their lead, not just by 1 but also by 2. On the ice for the Ravens to kill this penalties are Avery Walkie, Addison Martin, and Allison Galley. Walkie take the face off. The face off is won by Walkie as Gawley picks up the puck and shoots it, but it's picked up by number 26. She shoots it into the Raven zone. Here's a shot that's blocked by Walkie. Captain Fisher picks it up. No. Here's Fisher. Long shot, that goes wide. Walkie, slap shot attempt, but it's blocked off and kept in by Fisher. Here's Pierre. 26. Here's Fisher with the shot. That's blocked off. A clearance attempt by Walkie, but it's kept in by Fisher. Now here's a shot. That's blocked off. Fisher, one last chance on this 5-on-3. Shot is where the puck. Oh, it's went right into Walkie. A great block by Walkie, who is able to kill off the 5-on-3. So now the Ravens will be short-handed for 44 seconds as the Ravens make a change in this penalty kill. Wolves win the face-off, but the puck gets picked up by McCoubry, who slaps it into the Wolves zone. Goalie taps it in. 35 seconds left in this power play. 47. Gets it to 27. Shoots it in. Mason tips it. Sauvé trying to go for it. Wolves pick it up though. Keel gets it to White. White. Gets it to Keel. 89. Back to Keel. 27. Falls over on the play. Back to 5-on-5. Shot blocked by Mason. Rebound goes behind the net. Wolves still in possession of the puck, looking to take the lead. Here's 89, backhand pass, and that's shot wide by 17. Tout is able to pick up the puck, and the Ravens are finally able to clear it out. Here's Alexa Tout skating in. Heffernan's not quite able to get it as the Wolves take it back. Now here's Keel. Skating. Trying to find 22. Now to 23. Shot goes over the net. A close chance for the Wolves as it bounces weirdly over the net. 94. Gets it to 23 and the play is offside. 17:15 left. Tied 2-2. Ravens looking to get their revenge on the Wolves, who picked up a win against them last weekend in Kingston. Heffernan to take the face-off. Face-off is won by Heffernan. Here's Collins. Gets it to Captain Weiss. Annette shoots it in. Offside waved off. Wolves are able to clear it. Weiss has to go back to retrieve it. Weiss Finds Annette. Here's Julia Annette coming in fast. Jeanette with the shot. That's stopped by the goalie, 88. Shot attempt. Hits 43, who picks up the puck. 43. Long pass to 77. Now Golly. Gets it to Weiss. Weiss finds Annette. Annette skates with it. Shoots it and will make a line change. Wolves back in their zone with the puck. 43. Long pass, tipped in, and the Ravens have to go back and get it. Mason plays the puck, but it gets intercepted by 12, but she's unable to hold on to it. And Rump holds it, finds Tout. Here's Alexa Tout. Decides to hit it on the boards. Centering pass is blocked off. 93. Intercepted by Martin. Puck loops out of play, even though it didn't go out of the glass this time around. Face-off won by the Ravens, but it's picked up by the Wolves. Here's 9. Gets it to 24. Dealing with pressure from the Ravens as they pick it up. Now here's Slot. Skates in with it. Trying to find an opening, but it's intercepted. But now Romp picks it up. Romp finds 66. Slot. That is stopped by the goaltender, 88. Face-off won by the Wolves. Shot around the boards. Weiss keeping it in for the Ravens. Battle for it in the corner now. Wolves pick it up. 17. Blocks the pen, but now Davis with the shot. That's stopped by Reed. An interception opportunity as Rayfield isn't able to keep it in and has to go back with the puck into the Raven zone. Long pass towards Davies. Davies keeps it in. Battle for it at the boards. Wolves loses it to McCooper. Here's Isla McCooper with the shot. Scores! Isla McCooper picks up the puck from the Wolves and is able to give the lead to the Ravens, and it's 3-2. Face-off won by the Wolves. Goal comes with just under 15 minutes left in the period as there's a long shot that's pad saved by Mason. Face-off is won by the Wolves, looking to tie up this game. Long pass goes wide, no one there to pick it up as Annette retrieves it for the Wolves, gets pinned at the boards, shoots, skates in because the play's offside. Alan McCooper extended her lead as the team for the Ravens. Alan McCooper is currently the lead scorer in points for the Ravens. Face-off is won by the Wolves. Mason tips it, leaves it for one of her teammates. Collins trying to get it, but is being pressured by some of the Wolves. Wolves keep the puck within possession of them. 27 has it now. Here's Collins. Finds Gustafson. Gustafson gets it to Annette. Annette. Now here's Golly, picks up the puck, keeps it in, and that tips wide. Wolves are able to clear it, but the Ravens pick possession of it as Martin goes in with it. Martin, backhand pass, looking for Slot. Slot battles for it at the boards as Romp picks it up. Romp, Tout, wraps it around the boards. Slot isn't quite able to get it, but she blocks a pass. Here's Martin, gets it to Golly. Golly finds Tout. Alexa Tout finds Maya Slot. Here's Maya Slot. She just isn't able to hold on to it, but I believe the Ravens will go on the power play as Slot isn't able to hold on to it, and the Wolves finally touch the puck, and with 12:58 left to go, the Ravens will get another power play opportunity to extend their lead as number 71, Jarman, goes to the penalty box for the Wolves. Ravens are 1 for 3 on the power play today. Iowa Cougar wins the face-off. Wolves, though, are able to pick up the puck and clear it as Mason has to go back and get it. Dealing with pressure, but keeps it for Collins. Collins finds Martin. Martin. Puck gets cleared out, and it's now back, and Mason has to go get it. Collins. Now to McCoubry. Isla McCoubry. Gets it to McCoubry. Emma, that is. Now Martin. Now to Collins. Back to Isla McCoubry. This has the last goal as the puck gets cleared out by the Wolves. Mason leaves it for Martin to go after. Martin. Less than a minute left in this penalty as Davies skates in with it. Here's Maddie Davies. Backhand pass. Lump is able to control it as Slot keeps it in. Now to Weiss. Back to Slot. Here's Maya Slot with the shot. Scores! Maya Slot is able to shoot it, and it's tipped in by Summer Rump, and it's 4-2 Ravens. Ravens today have 2 goals on the power play, with goals coming from Romp and Tout as the faceoff is. So Davies and Slot pick up the assist on the goal from Summer Romp as there's a shot that's stopped by Mason. The rebound is loose and time has stopped, and I believe we have another penalty on the play. So with 11:13, looks like Avery Walkie will go into the penalty box, and the Wolves will have another power play opportunity, hoping to split this lead in half as they currently trail 4-2. Face-off is won by the Wolves. Here's 94. Gets it to Keel, 43. Now back to Fisher, the captain. Stopped by Mason, 43. Keeps it in. Gets it back to Fisher. Fisher with another chance, and that gets blocked before reaching Mason. 24. Try to keep it, but Gustafson is able to find Sauvé, who clears it out. 24. Isn't able to hold on to it as Golly slaps it back into the Wolves zone. 1:16 left in the penalty. Here's 9. Pierre gets it to Gollin, but it's intercepted by the Ravens, who shoot it back in. Halfway through the penalty, White. Now it's on to 27. Blocked by Golly, and the puck goes behind the net. Martin successfully clears it out, and the Wolves have to retrieve it. 36 seconds left in the power play. 43. Lines 26. 26 goes in. Gets it to 17. Now to Keel. Here's Keel with the shot. Glove save by Mason. Alan McCouber to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Ravens. Collins, though, is pinned down as the Wolves look to get one last chance on this power play as time expires on the penalty against Walkie. Battle for it now, and that should do it. We are back to 5-on-5, and the puck still is under one of the players as there's a battle for it, and play finally stops. .905 left in the third period, 4-2 Ravens. The goals coming from McCoubrey and Romp. Island McCoubrey wins the face-off. Shot around the boards by Sauvé, and it goes all the way back to the Wolves zone. It was 94, the captain Fisher. Long pass, but now it's picked up by Emma McCoubrey. Here's McCoubrey, she shoots it in. Ravens looking to extend their lead. Fisher skates into the Raven zone with it. Centering pass, that goes wide. Kept in though, as 27 tries to keep it in, but Davies picks it up. Cross check though, and there'll be a penalty against the Wolves with 8:21 left. As Davies was pushed over just as she had possession of the puck, and 27 will go into the penalty box. The Ravens with another opportunity to get a power play goal. They have 2 so far today. Face-off is won by Rom. Here's Weiss. Now to Slot. Now to Davies. Long shot, that gets blocked off, and the Wolves are able to clear it out. Weiss back with the puck. Now it's on to Maya Slot. Here's Slot. Skates with it, looking for an opening. Goes to her legs. Wolves, though, intercept it. But it's kept in, but the Wolves aren't quite able to get it out as the Ravens put pressure. Slot, backhand pass towards Tout. Tout gets it to Weiss. Now to Slot. Here's Maya Slot with the shot, tipped just wide. A great opportunity for Maya Slot as the Wolves clear it out. 1 minute left in the penalty. Long pass, Tout has it now. Shoots it in. Tout looks to make a line change. McCoubrey. Puck gets picked up by Tout as Martin backhands it in. Battle for it at the boards. Wolves pick it up. Fisher shoots it, but it's blocked off by Walkie. Walkie's been getting lots of blocks, and play has stopped. I'm not sure why. Whether it was a hand pass or something. Cougar to take the face off. Face-off is won, picked up by Collins. Collins gets it back to Ian McCoubry. McCoubry near the center line, skates in with it. Ian McCoubry gets it to Collins. Here's Collins, gets it to McCoubry. McCoubry trying to get Martin, but Martin's unable to hold on to it. Now it's back to Collins. Collins gets it back to Ian McCoubry. McCoubry back to Collins. Here's a shot that's blocked off, and it's picked up by Fisher. 5-on-5 as the penalty has expired, and we're back to 5-on-5, but the play is icing against the Wolves after Fisher attempted to clear it out. 6:13 left, 4-2 Ravens. Gustafson to take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Wolves. Clear an attempt, but Rayfield is able to get it. Now it's picked up by 9. Here's 9 now. Finds 43, Keel. Now here's Sauvé. Here's 24. Now here's Keel. Gets it to 26. Back to 9. Shot blocked off by the Ravens. 24 though picks it up. Now to 9. Tipped away, and the Ravens look to make a change as the Wolves have to go back and retrieve the puck. 5:17 left in the third period. Keel shoots it in. Martin leaves it for Golly, who looked for Tout, but the puck wraps all the way to the other end, and that's an icing call against the Ravens. Face-off won by the Ravens, but the Wolves pick it up though. Here's McCoy. McCoy shoots it in. Slot, awkward fall over and is unable to keep the pucks as the Wolves now have it. Long shot goes wide. '89 gets it to 7. McCoy. Shot stopped, and it's blocked off, and play has stopped because the net has fallen off, I believe. Or is there a penalty? Number 17 is going to the box, and once again the Ravens will be on the power play with 4:20 left. Another opportunity to extend their lead. They've got 2 power play goals so far, but are not 100% on the power play, as Ian McCoubry takes the face-off and wins it. Grace Collins with the puck. Gets it to McCoubry. Ian McCoubry with the shot. That's blocked. Battle for in the corner. Walking. Puck gets picked up by the Wolves as Fisher, the captain, picks it up. Finds 89. 89 with the puck. Shots. Score. Wait. Nope. I thought that went in, but that was stopped by Mason as McCoubry picks it up. McCoubry with the backhand. That goes over the top. Some great opportunities from both teams as Ian McCoubry picks up the rebound. Now it's Weiss. Gets it to Collins. Collins shots tipped just wide. Wolves are able to clear it as we reach the 1 minute mark of the penalty. Weiss. Gets it to Romp. Romp goes around. Weiss goes for the puck. Gets it to Sauvé. Sauvé long pass to Tout. Tout looking for Maya Slot. Slot skates in with it. One last opportunity, and there's a bit of a hit as the Wolves are able to pick up the puck. And here's Pierre, short-handed. Pierre, her shot is blocked. Weiss is able to battle her as Maya Slot grabs back. One last opportunity. Romp. Gets it to Slot. Slot. Now to Rayfield. Rayfield waits. Gets it to Slot, but she's unable to pick it up as we return back to 5-on-5 with 2:19 left. (16) Backhands it to 24. Here's 24. Blocked by Golly, and Mason is able to scoop up the puck. 2:03 left. Net is empty. Wolves looking to get 2 goals in the final 2 minutes to tie up this game. And I believe the team is calling a timeout right now. The Wolves have called a timeout. Just a reminder that tomorrow we'll be back with Ravens hockey against Stony Creek Sabres at 2 p.m. You can catch the game here on YouTube. Rump take the face off. Pierre taking the face off for the Wolves. Face off is won by Rump. Golly around the boards. Puck is kept in though. Here's 71. Gets it to 94. Long shot, that's blocked in front of traffic. Walkie backhands it towards Golly. Puck is kept in though. 71 gets it. Finds Captain Fisher. Fisher. Pass gets tipped wide. Battle behind the board, the net. Fisher picks up the puck, tries to pass it back. Fisher picks up the puck. Here's Keel. Back to Fisher. Long shot, tipped just wide. Keel. Now to Fisher. Pass attempt, stopped by Mason. A great opportunity from the Wolves, but Mason is able to pick it up and block it with the pads. Teams make a line change, 1:04 left. Net is empty. Chambers take the face off against Isle McCoubry. McCoubry wins the face off. Battle for it now. And there'll be a penalty against the Ravens as Weiss knocked down one of the Wolves. So with 58.8 seconds left, the Wolves will have a 6-on-4, given that their net is empty, and they'll look to capitalize on this power play sooner in order to come closer to tying this game. Chambers loses the face-up to Gutson as Walkie picks up the puck. Walkie being pinned down now, and there's a scramble for the puck, but the puck is loose, and the puck just goes wide. 27 keeps it in for the Wolves. McCoy back to 27. Long shot is blocked by Walkie. McCoy, though, picks it up, and now here's McCoy with the long shot. That goes wide. There was a one-time opportunity that fanned on the play. 27 with the shot, stopped by Mason. The rebound, loose, and now the puck is cleared. 22 seconds left. Wolves have to go back and get the puck as time is running out. 27. Gustafson putting pressure. Holds the puck. 23 picks it up though. Here's 23. One last chance to get a goal. Here's Pierre. Looks for 89. And that will do it. After 3 periods of play, the Ravens pick up a 4-2 victory over the Kingston Ice Wolves. With Isla McCoubry picking up the game-winning goal and have 2 goals coming from Alexa Tout and the 4th goal coming from a tip by Romp. We'll be back with Ravens hockey tomorrow at 2 p.m. We hope you can join us. Thanks so much for tuning in. You've been watching Waterloo Ravens hockey here on YouTube. My name is Semelhago. We'll see you tomorrow against the Stony Creek Sabres.